There's a country where you can rent sheep for a walk, touch noses instead of shaking hands, a town with only one resident, a village of real dwarves, and marriage proposals. From women, this is not a fairy tale, it's New Zealand. Comment number 1 with hdneww to discover 10 of the most strange and amazing facts about New Zealand in today's travel documentary. 10. A country with more sheep than people. Located in the far southwest Pacific Ocean, New Zealand is like a strange land at the end of the world. This small country possesses a diverse nature that is rarely found anywhere else, from year-round snow-capped mountains, turquoise glacial lakes, dense tropical forests to endless stretches of pristine beaches. Although the area is equivalent to the state of Colorado, USA, the population of New Zealand is only about 5.2 million people. Interestingly, the number of sheep here is nearly 6 times the population, with more than 29 million, making sheep almost an unofficial citizen and a typical symbol of this Kiwi country. 9. Shocking facts about homelessness and addiction. A shocking fact that few people expect: New Zealand, the dream tourist paradise, is facing the highest rate of homelessness in the developed world. According to the OECD report, about 1 in 100 New Zealanders are living in a state of unstable housing, meaning that 1 in 100 people are wandering the streets, sleeping in cars, warehouses, or temporary shelters. As of 2024, more than 102,000 people are recorded as having no permanent housing, an alarming number for a country of just over 5 million people. This situation is not only concentrated in big cities like Auckland, Wellington, but also spread to small towns, even rural areas. Along with the housing crisis, addiction, especially methamphetamine, commonly known as P, has also become a serious problem. Social reports show that New Zealand has one of the highest per capita methamphetamine consumption rates in the world. The combination of soaring house prices, a lack of social housing, and psychological stress has pushed many into homelessness and drug addiction, a sad dark side that is in stark contrast to the lush natural landscape and prosperous lifestyle that tourists often see. Although New Zealand is known for its safety, visitors should still exercise caution in major cities like Auckland and Wellington, especially at night. Some areas have homeless people gathering, sometimes accompanied by drunken or drug-using behavior. Keep a close eye on your belongings, avoid going alone in deserted areas, and always listen to local advice. Being mentally prepared will help you fully enjoy the magical beauty of the Kiwi land. If you see the situation here is unstable, comment number 2 and we will provide safe places for tourists. 8. Women initiate marriage proposals. In New Zealand, women taking the lead in proposing marriage is not only accepted, but also seen as a natural part of the culture. This tradition stems from both ancient Maori customs and the modern Kiwi spirit of gender equality. As early as 1893, New Zealand became the first country in the world to grant women the right to vote, paving the way for great strides in equality. In love, New Zealand women are encouraged to express their feelings and propose marriage if they want to. In particular, on February 29th, leap year, according to tradition, women can propose without following conventional social norms. The style of proposal here is also very natural, sometimes simply a picnic on the beach, a hike or a beer at the local bar, not too ostentatious but still meaningful. This reflects a cultural beauty. Love in New Zealand is based on equality, freedom of choice and sincerity, regardless of who initiates it. 7. Baldwin Street, the steepest street on the planet. Located in Dunedin, Baldwin Street is famous for being the steepest street in the world with an incline of up to 38%. Cars must park horizontally to avoid sliding, while pedestrians must lean to keep their balance. This place has become a unique check-in point, where visitors try their hand at climbing the slope and participating in fun races every year. Baldwin Street is not only a street, but also a symbol of the fun and resilient spirit of New Zealanders. 6. Hongi, touching noses and exchanging breath. In New Zealand Maori culture, Hongi is a traditional greeting where two people gently touch their foreheads and noses to exchange the breath of life, ha. Unlike the Western handshake, Hongi has a deeper meaning. It symbolizes welcoming each other as relatives, sharing souls and lives. Hongi is often performed on special occasions such as festivals, weddings, or when receiving distinguished guests. When performing Hongi, both people often close their eyes for a brief moment, to feel a spiritual connection. For Maori, this gesture shows equality and mutual respect, regardless of status or origin. Today, Hongi is still widely maintained in New Zealand, not only in the Maori community but also in national events, demonstrating the deep cultural pride of the Kiwi land. 5. Hobbiton, the real Hobbit village. Tucked away in the lush green hills of Matamata on New Zealand's North Island, Hobbiton is where dreams of entering the world of Middle-earth come true. Originally built as a backdrop for the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit series, Hobbiton has been preserved and opened to visitors as a real-life village after the huge success of the films. The village is over 12 hectares wide, with 44 small hobbit houses, typical round doors, lush gardens growing real carrots, pumpkins, and strawberries. Smoke rises from the chimneys every morning, and every paving stone and wooden sign is meticulously handcrafted, keeping the spirit of fairy tale craftsmanship. Visitors can wander among the tiny houses, drink traditional ale at the Green Dragon Inn, or celebrate their birthday under the legendary party tree like Bilbo Baggins did. Every corner here looks like it came out of a fairy tale, making it hard to believe you are in the 21st century. 4. Wellington, the windiest city in the world. New Zealand's capital Wellington is not only famous for its art, coffee, and liberal culture, but is also known as Windy Wellington, the windiest city in the world. The wind blows almost all year round, strong enough to blow hats off, flip umbrellas, and even push people off course on the street. However, Wellingtonians seem to have embraced the wind. They sip coffee outdoors, stroll along the harbor, and consider the whistling wind in their ears as an inevitable part of a peaceful life. It is this openness that makes Wellington one of the most vibrant and friendly art cities in the world. 3. Kiwi, national symbol. Not a lion or an eagle, the symbol of New Zealand is a small, shy creature, the kiwi. This flightless bird is only active at night, has a better sense of smell than sight, and spends its life digging for food. Kiwi is not only special in biology but also has deep meaning for the people of New Zealand. Kiwis proudly call themselves by this bird, as a symbol of perseverance, simplicity and loyalty. On country roads, you will also see signs saying "Be careful Kiwi crossing the road," a gentle respect for this precious bird. 2. Unique creative festivals. New Zealand has a strong love of creativity, which is reflected in its art festivals unlike any other. The most prominent is the World of Wearable Art Show, WOW, in Wellington, where designers turn metal, recycled paper, wood and even electronic components into surreal art costumes. In addition, the Pacifica Festival in Auckland, the largest multicultural festival in the Pacific, turns the park into a small archipelago of vibrant Polynesian music, food and dance. Every festival here is not just an event, but a journey into a world of limitless creativity. 1. Specialty cuisine. New Zealand cuisine is a wonderful blend of indigenous traditions and modern creativity. Don't miss the hongi, meat and vegetables grilled underground with hot stones, full of the ancient flavors of the Maori people. You should also try the signature green-lipped mussels, the kina sea urchin known as New Zealand caviar, or pavlova, a dessert that is crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, filled with fresh fruit. And of course, sip on a bottle of land lemon soda, a symbol of the refreshing spirit of the Kiwi land. New Zealand has shown us that this world is not only made of perfect things, but it is the strangeness, the contrasts, the seemingly unusual stories that make the true beauty of life. Maybe somewhere in the wind-blowing hats, on the steep streets or in the flickering light of the glow-worms, you will find a part of yourself, free, different and full of life. And who knows, today's journey to discover New Zealand is just the beginning. Out there are many other magical lands whispering your name. If your heart is also urging you to travel, subscribe to the channel to continue the journey of discovery together, where every step is a new story to open.